So it is said, when your fans ask for something, you wanna sit down and look the best way you can sort out your fans. So my fans has been asking like, you have been doing the mixtapes, bringing us the hottest vibes. Why can't you do documentaries of artists? We wanna know our artists who went silent, the well doing of our artists, how are they doing? So I've come up and decided to do this thing after proper consultation. So today we wanna start with the biggest group that dominated the airwave from 2007 to 2016. The group is called P Unit. So if you have been that person within that period of time, or if you are that person who like listening to old school tracks, you wanna know, you wanna l- listen to this track that are being played in radios during the TBT sets. The P Unit wanna be played over and over again. So today wanna be covering about the life history of P Unit, how they were formed, how they went through the music journey, and what made the P Unit to break down. So let's start by let's let's see what is P Unit, the composition of P Unit. So P Unit is a Kenyan hip hop so gang trio composed of Frasha, who is called Francis Amisi, Gabu, who is called Gabriel Kagundu, and Bonai, whose real name is Boniface Karaoke. They emerged from Nairobi's urban music scene in the early 2000s with influences from the Gengetone, which is a Kenyan urban hip hop style. The group name Unit stands for Professional Genge Music Unit, or Pro Genge Unit, which is reflecting their mission to make music for the masses. So the group has done big hits which top the charts, likes of Una featuring DNA, Different featuring Yemi Alade, Bolengo featuring Yvonne Duck, we have Simbolava, we have You Guy featuring Kolo, we have Fire featuring Magic's Anger, we have Nobody, we have Hapa Kule, we have Si Lazima featuring Nonini, we have Gentleman featuring Sauti Sol, and Kare. Their early breakout single was Si Lazima in 2007, which helped establish them in Kenyan urban music scene. In 2010, they released their debut full album called Wagenge Hao, which included tracks like Kare. Another single they did was You Guy in 2012 featuring Kolo, which was a major anthem, even though it had some issues, ethical issues. The track was featuring one of the dopest Kenyan vixen by the name Vera Sidika. And also in 2011, they did another track named Gentleman, which also showed their versatility because they could flex with the industry to do the genre, which was the hip hop style from the Sauti Sol. They operated largely in the Genge genre, which is a Kenyan hip hop with Swahili, stroke Sheng lyrics, which was street relevant themes and was very, very good for dance floor energy. Their music had crossover appeal, club bangers, mainstream radio hits, dance floor staples. They also influenced young artists and part of the Kenyan urban music story. P-Unit won several Kenyan music awards, including the Boomba Group category at the Kisima Music Award in the year 2007. They also achieved regional recognition, SOC nominations, and awards across Africa. And this was met by doing versatile collabs like the song by the name Different with Yemi Alade, who is a Nigerian superstar. They helped popularize Genge and Kenyan urban hip hop a broad audience. They made the genre to go across the borders. Their fusion of local language, which is Sheng, Swahili, club beats, and relatable lyrics, made them favorites. Their career demonstrates how Kenyan artists of the era navigated independent labels, media, TV stroke radio, and later digital landscapes. For anyone playing Kenyan old school urban music sets, their tracks cannot miss there. So after they have done all this, it was now after a while whereby now P Unit was like went silent, and the Kenyan and the fans were asking, where's the group? So in an interview reflecting on their 20-year career, the group said that by around 2015, they were each pursuing individual ventures, which were solo music, business, and family issues, rather than full time together. So each member felt like he wanna do the solo music, whereby you saw like Gabu did other tracks like My Story featuring Bosso. We had Bonai doing like tracks with Avril, doing tracks with Concordi, with Drinks na Mayangs. Yeah, we had the each member once focused the family. Yeah, in a 2016 article, the group stated that the hashes from major joint releases was strategic. They needed time to experiment and grow creatively as individuals. They addressed breakup rumors directly, releasing a new single in 2016 titled Hold Tight and saying the rumors were unfounded. While there was no single dramatic public statement that says this was the reason, some of the contributing factors are: 1. Business or financial challenges. So they later admitted that they lacked deep understanding of music business dynamics, which were including the royalties, licensing, and digital revenue, which limited their collective momentum. Another factor was creative freedom and individual goals. One of them said the absence from the group scene allowed each member time for family, travel, solo projects, and revisioning the group's brand. Managing the group band versus solo identity, which is another factor. The shifting ambitions of each member, which including the business, music, and other ventures, meant the group unit was less of a constant. So we have now talked about the formation of unit, the achievements, their hottest tracks, and what made the unit to go silent. So if you like me to talk about any other group, kindly drop your comment down there and say, Rhymes Pro, we wanna see a coverage of this type of group, of this type of artist, and I will be bringing it right now. Thanks for your time. Kaboom!